They're all gone. Someone
I
had
can't
them.
be alone.
Processes navigation.
Because I know what do I do now? You know,
Never
have to
think
think
far
logically and carefully
rather than
rather
access to
than
gate
enough of these silly games. No, no, no.
Yes.
Proceed
Yes.
with
Time to go. I just want this to stop.
Oh, hello? Jude?
What's up?
Oh,
Haven't
nothing.
seen you around in a while.
I'm surprised anyone's still... I'm gonna be honest, I was just looking for people. I went to the hotel and there was no one there. Like, multiple
Yeah, I'm not
times.
really sure what's going on.
Have you
There
noticed...
hasn't been people around for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you noticed people disappearing?
Yeah, I've noticed that the hotels are looking a little bit low in numbers. I dropped by the hotel and I think only one was there with some random person.
Oh, one was there. Okay, I'll have to look for one.
I haven't been around for the last week. I've been hunting for food and stuff. I got a bunch of steaks actually, which was pretty sick. There was an old cow farm that I found, and it was just like, I don't know, hanging around. All the cows were just like grazing wildly, so I killed a bunch and I cooked steak. You want some?
You know what? Actually, yeah. I'm trying to change my
Yeah,
diet a bit more than
have some steaks.
the flesh soup I've been eating. Veronica seemed to have a little
Yeah,
problem
yeah,
with
yeah.
that last time.
You you need some dietary especially if you got shot recently. Your arm's looking a bit like fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not really
Is this
healing
the bandage
the way I
here?
used to. Yeah.
Just a bit interesting that that you got put out of commission and instantly all these people are gone.
Someone planned.
Was there anyone else around when you got shot?
I'm afraid not. I was in the abandoned observatory.
Observatory. Ooh, there's a lot of ways out of that. Not much around. So it would be difficult unless someone has like a sniper rifle or some kind of scoped thing to see that far, right?
Yeah.
But
have you seen the family at all?
I gotta continue on.
Pippin and Ryan and stuff. Have you seen the family?
Not really. Again, I haven't seen much of anyone in the last week plus. I've been hunting.
Oh no, that
For a lot of food and supplies. You know, church ain't gonna stock itself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you
But,
see them, just maybe ask if they've seen any of the people. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but if there are powerful people out there taking people, then you could have a problem.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you. You've been helpful.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Anytime. Just let me know. See ya.
Will do. At least there's a fellow hunter out here. Might be time to deal with this garden people once and for all.
Look at that knife cutely.
Ivory, I've concocted a new scheme. I'm gonna do a documentary.
Oh.
This is why I'm
Sorry,
wearing the
one sec.
camera.
Oh, jump scare! God, put it back on. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask.
So I know Clem is gonna go have an interview today. So I decided I'm gonna do some filming.
How did you know that?
Wait, quick question. Shh. I'm sorry. 1 second. Quick question. What side's my good side? Left or right? It's wrong!
Neither.
I have a conversation I'd like to have with Clementine.
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you. Clem, please. Oh my god. It's been oh, okay. Well, I'm going to stand. I'm going to lean. Sorry, knock. Hello. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Clementine.
you
I'm
really
going
forget to
no.
knock.
Stop. I'm leaning against the door. None of you are in here. Oh, I had an idea. Something because your whole thing is that you're a reporter. You talk to people. You're supposed to get to know people. Do some jazz. All that. I had an idea actually for today's meeting. I could announce that maybe you're doing interviews, so you can get to know some people, ask some questions. You can make it 20 questions, 50 questions, preferably 5, because that sounds really stressful to you to do more than 5.
I could do 5. Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, wow, comment if you're Sigma. Huh. Hello.
You library. You want back.
I'm not here. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I'm the cameraman.
Okay, we got 2 people here.
He's the cameraman. I know, it's pretty crazy.
Okay.
That's what the mask is
Just
for.
pretend
I
I'm
don't
not
really know
here.
if that's actually I don't know how he's really wearing the camera on his head. I don't know how that really works. But I heard you were doing some interviews.
I am.
What for? I'm gonna take a seat. It's like a sitting moment. Getting comfy.
Oh,
You know,
sorry.
I need you guys to get out so I can get dressed, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not creepy. I'm leaving.
We don't need to film that.
And it cancels people, and canceling people pretty much means that they're
You know they're
not
still here?
cool anymore.
Oh, wow.
Was I supposed to dress up for this? Trick question, I'm always dressed up, but
I
go
suppose
crazy.
we're moving. I think we. All right, back to the conference.
I can bench 240 now.
Oh. I'm the villain
It's
because
a lot harder. Can you just sit down with everyone else for a moment, please?
Max
What?
Raider feeling okay?
I can.
he's a camera.
I'm not Max Raider. I'm
Oh,
the
camera, not a
cameraman.
TV.
Is over here better?
Computer.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I don't know.
This is kind of creeping me out.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You were just like
Where's
with him.
Mr. Raider?
What?
Oh, no, where's Mr. Raider gone? I guess we're gonna have to find Mr. Raider. Oh, man. And I was looking forward to today so much. I had an announcement that I knew he would like. Shucks.
That sucks.
But I guess since Mr. Raider isn't here, I guess we can't say it.
Ivory can relay
I
it
tear the-
for
Do
Mr.
not do
Raider.
that, Turner.
Yeah, sure. I'll relay it to Max Raider.
Either way,
Week 8.
I'm not feeling too great, so I'm gonna try to keep this short, simple, brief, simple. I already said simple, but we're gonna be doing. Oh, hey Morgan, thank you for joining us. Oh God, don't all go stare at him. That's horrifying. Wow.
Who's
Either way,
Morgan?
we're all going. That's Morgan. We're all going to be. We're not looking at Dr.
What?
Payne right now.
Who's looking at me?
We are going to be doing interviews. Woo! Because, we didn't have any good medical records. That was horrible. I don't think I have any crazy announcements other than I will later be putting a box here for you guys to put in your votes. I'm opening it early, but also remember, at some point, people are going to be campaigning. No! So just in case you have people that you would like to listen before you put your vote, don't vote. Please, you can't take it back. One each person, you can vote for someone even if they aren't campaigning, blah blah blah. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay, good. I'm gonna be going back to my office then. And Clementine will be calling you all in one by one.
Actually,
into
wait,
a-
I do have a question.
Yeah?
I've noticed actually around this place that Pinkman posters have been being taken down. Actually,
That's what you noticed?
yeah,
Those are posters?
they're for the campaign.
They were posters?
Are those the ones
That's
that came down the
fascinating.
moon
I
on it?
consider them toilet paper. Anyways, I'm going to...
Whoa!
So rude.
This suggests that you wipe your ass with Kim Jong Un, so I'm very.
Oh, damn. Are you just gonna stand there?
Just gonna
So your name is Steve
Smith.
That's correct?
Yep.
Nice.
That is the name.
Alright, tell me a little bit about yourself.
1 second. I'm Steve Smith. Golfing is in the name. I like to golf. my father wasn't in the picture. Oh my god.
Alright, so I get that you like
brother.
golfing.
What?
I see that you like golfing a lot.
Yes, oh my god. Actually, okay. This reminds me of that one story. Okay,
Have you
about
ever
golfing.
won a golf tournament?
You know nothing about golf, I can tell. If I could add one thing into the garden, I'd probably add... yeah, I'd say golf, you know, because, really think about it. Golf is the, key to life.
I noticed the cats up there. Are they yours?
Yep, oh, you noticed I'm not a big fan of the government and also Dingleton. Yes, those are, in fact, my cats. Why are you wondering?
Oh, just unique names on their tags.
Yes, one's not a big fan of the government, and the other is Dingleton. So,
30, I see.
do you have a problem with those names?
No, I was just wondering, you know.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you do anything besides golf?
Oh my god, thanks for asking. Actually, I don't know if you've seen the Pinkman posters. Actually, right now, you know, I'm running for Pinkman basically. Pretty chill, pretty nonchalant.
What is your opinion about Aloha? You know, the redhead president?
Like, is that like what they say in Hawaii? Aloha!
No, our president.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming. I'll be calling the next person.
Okay.
Ignore him.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore him. Okay. Your name is Vera, correct?
Yeah, that's my name.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, Vera.
Well, what do you want to know?
Anything you find interesting about yourself?
I used to be an actor and singer. I used to be a celebrity.
So how was the actress life? How was that like?
It was great. I was in a lot of different movies. You know the Shrek movie?
So the writing basically took that away, right?
I mean, yeah. I kind of just sit around cooking every day. There's not much else to do.
So your arm, I noticed that it was in a cast. Was that because of a gunshot or cooking related? As I heard there was a gunshot in the garden?
It was because of a gunshot, yes.
Okay. How did that happen? Like, why were you shot?
I don't know how. I don't know what exactly happened. I just remember there was this commotion. I was just watching. I don't know. I got curious. And then, you know, everything went away, and the next thing I know, I guess I was shot. I didn't even notice it.
Do you consider yourself the Gordon Ramsay of the garden, or no?
I think I'm better than Gordon Ramsay. I think it's obvious. Because, you know, Gordon Ramsay's probably dead, and I'm not dead. So, you know, that makes me better.
What's your opinion on Aloha, our president?
I
know that took a really big shift, but just part of my questions.
I mean, I don't hold anything against Aloha. I just, like, probably runs this thing better than most of us.
Scarlet.
No, I don't like Scarlet.
Why is that?
Very rude. Insults people.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Vera.
Oh.
Should I do Jarek or Ivory next?
Oh, probably Jericho, because Ivory's more likely to ruin everything by the time she gets here. Can you sit on this chair, please, for the camera?
Did you just call me a sir?
No, I said, can you sit on this chair, please, for the camera?
Oh, okay, I thought you called me a Sir Camel, and I was like, I have no clue what that is. But okay, sure.
So your name is Ivory.
Why did you like have a question mark? It's just Ivory.
Because
Like flat town. Let
is
me
your
break the
IQ
fourth.
below average?
No, is yours? Kind of seems like it.
Unfortunately, I cannot answer that question.
So that's a yes. Okay. Cool.
A gunshot was heard from the garden. Do you know anything about that?
Yes.
Tell me more about it.
No.
Told me. Okay. Anyway.
I changed my mind. I will. I like talking. Okay. So. Oh God. I'm getting kind of hostile. Okay. Sure. But,
Just tell me.
Well, since you asked so nicely. Well, I was, in that room with the wellness check people, with, Dr. Pain No Gain, and, I don't know, this guy with this, like, baton, he, like, hit me really hard. It hurt, but, like, whatever. Then there's this dude. He had this funky accent, and then he, like, shut up the entire place, and it was pretty cuckoo crazy, but it wasn't, it was, like, no biggie, just some blood, I didn't get shot, though. There was this, like, person with black hair. Sucks for her. Vera? That's not my name, I'm Ivory.
I know your name is Ivory. I'm saying the
Do
one
I
who got
look like
shot
a
was
Vera? Do I look like a
Yes!
Vera? Well, you look like, you look like a, you look like a Jake.
There's so many things I'd say to
Yeah, a
you.
Jake.
There's so many things I'd say
A
to you,
Jake.
but unfortunately this
You know what sucks
interview-
about Jake?
And there's a camera in here.
You know what sucks about Jake? Nobody likes a Jake. Uh-huh.
No one likes an
Yeah.
Ivory. And then like, what Get that thing out of here!
Wait.
I have a question for you. Jake.
No, I have a question.
Do you
for
support animal cruelty?
No, why would I support?
Well,
animal
why is
cruelty?
there a fish dying on your floor?
Unfortunately, this is not my office.
Then why are we in here? Are you
I asked
trespassing?
permission.
Are we sure? How could you? We're in the middle of an apocalypse. There's not many animals left, and you're killing these fish.
I'm gonna fucking eat this in front of your face.
Well, then your breath is gonna stink more. I mean, it's kind of impossible. I can smell it from all the way over here. I mean, PU.
My
please,
eyes are
like, brush
actually
your
falling
teeth.
off by the way you speak to me.
That's not how that works, buddy. But okay.
I want you back
Anyways.
advising Ivory next.
Anyways, next question. Do you think
Finally.
Vera is a good cook?
She's the cook. Wonder she got shot. I would have shot her too. No.
You're not going anywhere. Anyways,
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you a little quick secret.
Oh no.
Every day, all these people in the garden are like, this cooking sucks. You know what I do? I cook up feasts, because this person is trash at cooking. I don't know who taught them, but yikes. I mean, how do you burn, like, freaking, I don't know, kale? Why do you even cook kale? I swear, like, one time, they gave me, like, fried kale. I don't know what their obsession is about kale, though. Just tasted like, I don't know. Tasted whatever your, like, breath smells like. Like, if I could taste your breath, that's what it tasted like. AKA, bad. Pretty sure interviewers should talk more than you are doing. But, go off.
maybe if you shut the
Maybe
fuck
I
up.
should be the interviewer. Oh, excuse me? I'm just answering your questions, but don't have to be so rude.
Then what is the wither rose?
Can we sit back down? I don't feel very comfortable standing.
Oh my lord.
What does a wither rose look like?
You just basically described it, a withered rose. It's withering away.
I don't know what withering means, but I haven't gone to school in the past 4 years.
It has black petal, spelled smells like sulfur and it's thorny.
Oh, sulfur. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I did eat that. That was really good, by the way.
What?
I give out main character energy, if you know what I mean.
The first fucking show to reach 0 sales. Anyways, thank you
Oh.
for your time, Ivory.
Is that it? That was kind of
Yeah,
boring.
that was-
Okay? Like,
You're
you
not
have, like, no good
asking the
questions.
last question?
That was fine.
Oh,
was it
no,
not?
no. Is there another one?
I thought
Go
you
for it.
like the one you asked everyone at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Shoot
ask
for it.
Ivory that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you a different question.
No, ask me it.
Do you eat everything?
I don't know if I can say that on camera.
Okay.
What do you
So I heard you work with the person named Max Raider. Is that going well? Is that going slow? Pretend-
Yes! It's going really great. I love working with Max Raider.
What do you think about our president, Aloha?
Okay. President Aloha. So cool. I love the hair. Great hairstylist. Going off. I don't know anything about politics, so I don't really know what she does. I just kind of see her like, I don't know, every like twice a week, and it's usually just her having like a mental breakdown. You know, last time when that person got shot, she wasn't doing too good, and then she got mad at me for stealing painkillers, which is, you know, understandable. But don't worry, I've stopped.
Pinkman. What do you think about Mr. Pinkman?
Mr. Pinkman, the druggie. Okay, I have so much on this. Okay, zoom in. Been investigating this guy for months. Ooh! I go, Mr. Here, let me act out like a little conversation with us. I go, Mr. Pinkman, and he goes, yes, but as a druggie. Okay, so imagine I'm like high. Okay, and I go, what's your favorite drug, Mr. Pinkman? And he always goes, he always like smashes the table like this. I don't want to jump. So I don't know why I jumped. I just feel very energetic. But anyways, he like slams the table and he's like, I don't do drugs. What are you talking about? I'm like, Mr. Pinkman, I can see it in your eyes. And then he gets all mad. I'm like, man, you do drugs. I can see it. But it's okay.
Oh, I just got really hard. Okay, keep going.
He's a great person and I love him. But I do not sponsor drugs. So please do not buy any of his drugs. Wait. Can you like go on this side so I can get the interviewer real quick? Jake, what do you know about the posters around the garden?
Why would I care? Why would I give a fuck? Can you please leave my office?
Jake, I did not ask you if you cared. I asked if you knew about it. That's not the answer to the question.
Yes, because I've asked Steve Smith about it.
Okay, could you elaborate?
No.
Sponsor you.
Sponsor me in what?
Well, I'm really glad you asked. Wait, panda me. Okay, zoom in.
Holy fuck!
I'd like to tell you that my business, Sulfur, aka the SSS, is selling sulfur.
No, you can't call it that. No, you definitely cannot call it that.
Go, get away from me!
Okay, there's this company called Sulfur, not sulfur. We sell sulfur, which is SSS.
Oh my god!
W.
Oh my god!
SX. Okay, and we are in your local stores next to something.
Security number.
We. Oh, I'm so tired. We are in. Thank you. Have a great night. Okay, this was great. Thank you so much, Jake. I think. Yeah, Jake. Thank.
Ignore me. I'm not here. Other than occasionally make very careful insight about what should not be said.
So, you are the doctor of the garden, correct?
Yeah.
Full name, please?
Tony Payne.
Okay, thank you. With
You
a
should
Y
make
or
your
an
middle
I?
name Maximum.
Hi.
So did you always wanted to be a doctor?
Yeah,
So being the doctor, how is it like taking care of the people in the garden?
it was fun until people start getting shot.
Was it really terrifying to know that there was a gunshot or a gunfire in the garden and you had to, take care of that?
A little.
And how was Max Rader's, broken leg like?
It wasn't a bad break.
So did you ever picture yourself in this place in the garden?
Nope.
Were you born with that white part of your hair?
Yeah.
Is it from a parent or like grandparent or like?
Parent.
What do you think about our president, Aloha?
I like her.
The patients of the garden, do you think they're kind to you?
All of them except one.
And who is this exception?
Scarlet. Let me pull up my shit list. She's mean. That's the shit list.
How about Mr. Pinkman? How do you feel about him?
Not the worst.
I think that's all my questions for now. Thank you.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Yeah, just ignore him.
Unless for really cool
Okay.
side-eye moments like I read it earlier.
So what's up? You got questions?
Yes. So you are our guard for the garden, correct?
One of three right now.
Are you the main or?
I'm considered the guard captain.
Okay. So how is it being the captain for us? Like, do you feel like it's a good job? Do you feel burdened by it?
It's pretty stressful. As captain of the guard, I'm obliged to not only coordinate all the other guards, but also take care of the more sensitive tasks that aren't suitable for the other ones. So it's a little more stressful than your average guard position. And based on some recent events, it's getting a little bit more work.
So, let me see here. So are you able to scavenge for resources for us? Like, is that part of your job?
Yeah, it's well known that I go on supply runs every 2 to 3 weeks. And mainly because of my background as a Secret Service agent, I was most suitable for this job, because that means no outsiders can follow me around, and I can defend myself pretty well.
So you're able to leave this place. How is that? How do you not get infected and like have outsiders follow you?
So whenever I go out, to not get infected, you gotta wear the appropriate protective equipment. So like if I could put on, hold on, if I were to put on like my gas mask, and some other, like I usually wear gloves when I go out. Not much skin. And if I were to get shot or injured while out there, which hasn't happened in 5 years, which is pretty nice. If I were to, I would quarantine myself for the recommended 2-3 weeks, and then if I, on the off chance that I am infected, I would obviously not return, and then on the off chance, and then on the majority of the chance that I'm not infected, I would come back.
Okay. I've noticed something about you. You seem quite, how can I say, jumpy, as I could say. Any reason why? Do you have like bad memories or fear that maybe something you don't know?
Life was tough under the last president. It's a lot better now. And just based on my position as someone who has to deal with all kinds of threats, both inside the garden and outside the garden, it's appropriate to be quite on edge most of the times.
So, what's your opinion about our president, the one with red hair, Aloha?
Hello? 10 out of 10.
What is your relationship with Max Rader? As I recall, I remember seeing you two in the same room talking about something.
He's my brother.
Actually, no. Pinkman, Mr. Pinkman. What do you think about Mr. Pinkman?
Who's very close to Carly, whom I despised, and for that I'll never be able to fully trust him.
Thank you, Jericho, for this. You actually been one of the best interviews I've had so far.
Anytime. If you need anything else from me, let me know. I'll be here for a little bit longer.
Thank you.
Very well.
Alright.
Alright.
Just wait for that one to get in position.
For what?
Alright,
Oh,
just
the
yeah, just
camera.
just ignore him. He just needs to get in position.
Very well.
So I get your name is Scarlet.
Yep.
Is that your first name or last?
First.
Okay. So I've noticed that you're no longer wearing that mask you used to wear. Is there any reason why?
Well, two reasons. Physically, I would wear it because, well, first of all, I was in mourning, and it was a mask my daughter made for me, Raven, as you may know. Oh, you don't? I don't know if you do. I assume, I don't know how much you've been told. Although it's been a bit of a talk to garden that my daughter Raven escaped. Some time ago. But I can say that she made it for me when she was a kid for Halloween, and I would wear it for that, and then I wore it when I was mourning her. But then it got a little, we'll call it sullied with cake after a bit of a depressive episode. Alcohol, you know. And then now I don't wear it, but also emotionally, you know, I'm not letting what happened define me anymore. So.
Okay.
It's a new chapter.
So this leads to my next question. As you know, our rooms are next to each other, but I've noticed that you've been entering the Raven room. Is this why you've been entering it? Because it is your daughter?
Yes, it used to be her room. It's now empty, but I still go there sometimes to reminisce about her.
Okay. The other interviewers, you don't seem to have a good reputation around here. Why is that?
Well, I mean, you know how it can go when you drink alcohol. But even beyond that, I think they just don't like that I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I simply, if I'm not gonna water myself down or pretend to be nice because for platitudes or whatever. I'm gonna say what I think, and I'm not always mean. If someone deserves my respect, I will give it to them. But so far, it's been a bit dry.
There you go. Okay. So talking about respect, I noticed that you give none to the one known as Max Raider.
Yes. Well, it started out mainly because Max Raider was on guard duty the day that Raven escaped. And Raven escaped, and he was asleep, I think, and she managed to escape because of that. If he wasn't, then she wouldn't have escaped. But at the end of the day, I ultimately, also he's really fucking done, but at the end of the day, I accepted that yes, while he could have stopped it, it was still not his doing.
Big conversation shift. What do you think about our president, Aloha?
What were you saying?
Our president, Aloha.
You misspoke.
No, I don't think I did.
Because I think she has quite the potential to be a good president, but at the moment is entirely swamped with whatever ongoings, and I think that she's been pretending a bit too hard to be all nice and outgoing. And I think that there's something hiding underneath that mask. But I think that it would still be good to help her out by becoming vice president. And that's why I'm running, so that way I can maybe help reduce that stress, and maybe we can see how she really is.
How about Mr. Pinkman? As I noticed that Mr. Pinkman and Aloha are friends, I guess you could say.
Mr. Pinkman? I mean, I used to kind of be friends with him.
Well, thank you for your time, Scarlet.
Any other questions?
No, not really. Look at me. Thank you for your time. That is basically all.
Okay. That was interesting. Yeah.
Knock knock.
Oh. Hello, you can come in. You can come in. Don't worry. I'm just not really in a state of actual dress. I'm sorry. Hello.
Oh.
Ignore this one.
No, it's fine. It's just pajamas. It's fine, Mr. Raider.
Well, because of the other interviewers, I decided maybe it is fair that you also be interviewed.
I'm not exactly too interesting of a person. Are you sure about that? I mean, I don't really have anything going on other than I got a bird. I had a fish. I have a room that I sleep in. I do weekly meetings. It's cool, right? I don't know. That's about all I got.
I just have a couple
Interview
questions. So I have a couple questions that I just been dying to ask.
I'm so sorry for how I'm dressed right now.
You're fine. I'm sorry for intruding
No,
unexpectedly.
No, anyone's always welcome to my office. Just understand I might be a little sleepy.
Is your hair natural or is that dyed?
Oh yeah, it is actually natural. I've always had red hair. I got it from my dad.
So how exactly did you become president?
When I first arrived at the garden, I was selected to be the vice president of Mr. Carly. Woo! Thought that was great. He turned me basically into a paperwork slave. Not so great. I did a lot of paperwork. I was really tired all the time. Mr. Carly, though, had some unhealthy habits. Mr. Carly had some unhealthy habits, such as smoking, drinking, drugs, probably inhalation of something that isn't a drug, but definitely should be considered a drug from how he did it. Probably the sugar up there, if I have to be honest with you. But, obviously that didn't go well for the guy, and given that we didn't actually keep up on our medical records or our weekly checkups. Weekly? Should we do weekly? I feel like it should be once a month or maybe once a year. I'll write that down later. But the doctor, he developed lung cancer. Oh no. Anyways, he ended up passing away in his sleep. I was the only one there for him because I was the only one in the office, and I told him, oh, well, what do you want, Mr. Carly? And he was like, well, you're the vice president, you gotta take over my position. And well, here I am now, and I really hope that I'm doing good for you guys, because I've never been in politics before.
Okay. Well, I noticed that through that entire spiel that you just told me, I've noticed that you stutter a lot. Is that any particular reason why? Do you need to get your thoughts together?
Well, it's more like, have you ever had something where like your thoughts are going really fast in your head and you have to like pick out all the words from there and make them work? I struggle a lot with attention on me because I've never been anyone that has the attention on her normally.
What's your opinion about Mr. Pickman? I've noticed that he enters your office a lot.
He does. Next question. I think he's absolutely disgusting. He was someone that commonly was friends with Mr. Carly, and he has been doing his best lately, but it's a little hard for me to forget what has happened in the past, but at the same time, I cannot forget that because of his because of his relationship with Mr. Carly, he was often the only one there.
My Frater, can you turn off the camera quickly?
Yeah, I can.
Why?
And may you please leave the room quickly?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Mr. Raider, you can come back.
So, someone's saying my name. Sorry, I was staring at Einstein.
I did. Mr. Raider. Oh, well, I mean, you'll learn from him.
Well, it has Pigman next to it, so I assume they're the same person.
Oh, shit, no. Ew. What's your next question, Clem?
Well, unfortunately, that's all I have currently. Maybe I'll have more in the future. Who knows?
Possibly.
Wait, you didn't answer the last question. Oh, wait. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Why would I ask that question?
That wouldn't work. Yeah.
If anything, I would... What's the question?
It was really... What do you think about our president? But clearly, you're our president, so...
I believe I can be more competent. And I believe I can do better by you guys. Is that a sufficient answer?
Yeah, good enough.
Okay.
You're excused.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you, Clem.
It was nice talking to you.
Okay. Well,
Alright,
yes.
we need.
Yeah. If I'll get Ivory, I guess.
Did I hear
Oh,
Ivory?
Where did you come from?
Hello, I'm back.
Okay, just
Where did
put
you
it
come
on.
from? How
Put
long
it
were
on.
you out there?
Put it on. Do not talk. Press
Really?
F1.
For
The
for me?
Yeah.
For-
All right. Okay. Put it on your head. Okay, there we go. Great. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Raider. I don't know why you did that, but
I'm so excited for the questions. I've been thinking about my answers all day.
oh, great. Your name, Max Raider. Is that actually your name?
Yes, Maximum Raider. Maximum Raider.
But I've noticed that you broke your leg. I heard that it was from the party.
Yeah. So I found this. Well, some things wash up in the sewer. I think they wash up in the sewer. It's hard to tell where they came up, but basically I found half this bouncy castle and so I invited it for Eloa's birthday party. And then it turned out that wasn't actually that great because half of it was not ready for it. And
So what's your favorite activity to do in the garden? Because we're trapped on the ground. Can't really do
oh,
much.
investigating. I'm an investigator.
Alright. A little question. I've noticed that you wear a lot of blue. Is that
It's
like
my
your
favorite
aesthetic?
color.
Is it?
Also, it's kind of like a police officer, like a police detective.
Okay. Is that
Knock, knock, knock.
hello?
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, I really don't mean to intrude right now. Can we get the camera out, please?
Ivory, I think you need to leave the room.
It's our
I have
president.
something important I need to discuss in private.
Do you need me to leave?
No, Mr. Raider. Because unfortunately, you have two people that I need to interview right now. Yourself and...
What?
Well, may I have your hands, please?
Yeah. Let me just get rid of my stick.
I promise you won't be hurt.
Okay, yeah, of course. What are you doing?
Is this enough? It's okay. You'll be fine.
It's a bit tight.
You'll be fine. No,
What's
it's not too tight. It's not too tight, Mr. Raider. Just
Okay.
you'll be fine.
Is there a reason?
I need to
why
close
you're
your eyes for
telling
me, okay?
Okay.
No.
Okay, close my eyes.
I'll tell you everything. You can ask me as many questions as you want afterwards, okay?
Okay.
And I'll answer you. I wasn't honest with you before, and I will now, okay?
Right. Okay.
It's gonna be a pinch. And it'll go dark, Mr. Raider. Clementine, you're a reporter, so I would assume you may be able to assist me in this, and given that you already know information beyond myself, I think I'd appreciate your help right now in assisting me with something that is far beyond my scope. Hello, Dust.
Well. Finally. You want to have another chat, do you?
I do.
Oh, I see you tied up Max Raider. How very, very pathetic.
Just a little bit. You know how
Are
it
you
is.
terrified of little old Raider here?
No, I'm terrified that you'll kill him. Either way, Clementine, this is Dust. Now, if word of this gets out to anyone, we both will have people that we're talking to.
Fine.
There's a camera right there. But, no matter what, this is an outsider. This is an outsider that has found a way to wiggle his way into the folds of Max Raider's brain and control him because he's a wonderful person. I need to figure out more about him.
I need to emphasize I did not make this technology. Someone else did.
Okay.
Sit down, Clem.
Wait,
Go on.
I don't know anything about them. What do I ask?
He wants to know about the project.
Project? What are you talking
Hawthorne.
I can smell it on you. You know something, don't you?
What?
What are you hiding? I'd quite like to know.
I'm not hiding anything.
You'll be safe.
What information
How
do
to
you
get him
want
out
from
of
me?
here.
I need a little help finding a door, and I was wondering if you perhaps know the people, or perhaps are the people who know about the door.
Door? Project door.
Another word? Gateway, catalyst, any of these ringing any bells for you?
Not really, but
Hmm.
all I know of whatever project this is was my father. That's all I know.
Your father? What's his name? You care to share?
Lee Ainsworth.
Lee Ainsworth. That's very helpful. Thank you. Is he still
Well,
around?
given that you've been... I'm going to interrupt this because right now you're questioning her, and I'd rather you not overwhelm her right now. Clem, I apologize for dropping this on you suddenly. I have been thinking about this for quite some time now, and I would like to know more information. What is Project Temporum? I prefer honest answers, given that we've been honest with you.
I have no reason to lie, not to you. As far as I was aware, it was a scientific project working with signals from other worlds or dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
Put it down. You'll be safe. Either way, Project Temporum, you want to find other worlds, different dimensions. That's what you're looking for the catalyst for?
I'm looking for some peace and quiet, and one of those ways might just be a doorway out of here.
Okay. What's Raven's involvement with this? I really don't appreciate the fact that you've gotten 2 of my gardeners now caught up in everything that you do. 3, actually? I forgot that Jericho had to deal with you.
Oh, Jericho's certainly left her mark. That's for sure. I will not be making that mistake again.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You're dodging the question?
Look, I don't know what sort of resources you have or where you have taken them, but I will find them.
Who?
Don't play dumb with me. You know exactly who we're talking about.
I really don't, and if we're going to be doing this, if I do have people help, I'd like to at least know their names so I can know who I'm talking about.
Like I
Give
start
me a
giving names out. Fine, I'll give you one. Where's Raven?
I just asked you what you plan on doing with Raven. Hello? Hold on. You're doing this weird intimidation thing where I know where everything is. And I just asked you, do you even hear me right now? I'm trying to help you. And we're trying to do a mutual relationship right now where I try to get you out of my garden and to get whatever you need. Because listen, you're from the outside. Things are tough out there. And in here, we're a little stir crazy. No matter. I don't know where Raven is. I want to know, what do you want with Raven?
Okay, I'm starting to believe you, and that's weird. Okay, I will add some context to this. Some of the people who I claimed were allies when we last talked have disappeared in the last week. And not infectious, not in an infectious way. And I thought, well, your Jericho would have been up to something. Perhaps she is, but you don't clearly know anything about it.
No, all I know of is the birthday party. And it was for a Killian. That's all you really got from me there. Hey, if we had cameras on the outside, I'd tell you more, but...
Yeah, this Killian
They
has
are
also
everywhere.
disappeared. Killian was also interested in your little place down here.
so everyone is now. Great.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I only know 3 people who know of the god. Raven, Killian, and myself. I don't care to share this information. In fact, I think you'll disadvantage me to know let other outsiders know of you.
Clementine,
Yeah.
do you have a question? I'm not good at coming up with these, babe.
I don't really know what to ask.
Oh, I'm an open book.
I can see that.
Yeah, what books have you been reading recently? Having such a powerful father must have put you in quite a good position.
He was quite powerful. Supported all around the world.
Yeah. You know, he sounds familiar. But I don't know really where from. That's what happens with memory up here, you know, when the infection does spread.
He was the right-hand man of a researcher.
And do you know this researcher's name? Just helps me narrow down the search list a little. Then I'll leave you alone. There'll be no reason to be afraid.
He was the right-hand man to Thalia Hawthorne.
What? Why do you know that?
Classified information, babe, I told you. Thalia Hawthorne, have you heard of her? Do you know of her? This is a personal thing for me, since you have a personal thing for yourself.
You know, I think I do. Memories are fleeting. But I may have talked to her once, maybe.
Because I can arrange a deal with you, Dust, correct? Now, we already had our arrangement where you leave Mr. Raider alone, and I occasionally come in and help you. Right?
Yeah. And then I did think you did kidnap everyone who I knew, so that was the slight.
I did not kidnap everyone, you know. I have no reason to be. I have no reason to be working with outsiders. Not to say it like that, but it would only bring an infection in here, and I can't deal with Crimson right now. But no matter. Dust. I found your queen bee for you. Find Thalia Hawthorne, and you'll have your key. Right to the perfect door that you want. Now, with this information, I expect you to again leave Mr. Raider alone, because Thalia Hawthorne is not down here. Thalia Hawthorne was meant to be here, but she's not. Are you picking up what I'm implying to you right now?
I am. I'm just wondering if you.
An outsider has to do an outsider job.
I suppose. So I need to find this outsider. Got it.
If they're alive, I doubt it at this point.
People seem to have a way up here, and certain scientists do seem to survive when they need to. Very well.
Do I need to actually worry about people coming into my garden?
I can stop that. But currently,
You
I
will
think
stop it.
the only 2 other people who know about it have gone and disappeared. So, if they're taken
let
by
you know
your
if I see
Jericho,
anything.
then perhaps you are safe completely. Perhaps there'll be no reason for us to ever talk again or ever meet again.
Oh no. You probably will want to know more from me. After all, I have plenty more cards up my sleeve right now, and I'm not afraid of telling you that. No matter what, Dust. You can find your key, as long as you make sure my garden is safe. If any risk happens to this garden, I will make sure you never find that door you want. I will make sure that it slams on your fucking head, and you die trying to find it. Alright?
We have a deal.
Do you have any questions, Clementine?
No.
I apologize. I put you in a role very suddenly. Would you like to know anything about an outsider before I put him back?
The researcher. They told me he was dead. What? You said find him? He's alive?
People have a way of living up here. You know, it's very easy to classify someone upstairs up here, but perhaps you just don't want to see what they become.
They told me he was dead. They told me my dad was dead. They told me not to trust her.
Well,
that makes sense.
I think you should start questioning some of those instructions you've been given. Perhaps. Some introspection might help.
Damn it all.
I'll give you answers, Clown. Are you done, or do you have questions for us? Can we consider this meeting done?
We can consider this meeting done. You're welcome to slam me back. Just hit him again. You'll be fine.
Hey, what's that? That's killing behind you!
Oh.
Here, no, give me here. Here, hold on. You're fine. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
You're fine.
I blacked out again.
I understand.
I thought I stopped
The
doing
nightmare
that.
is real.
What? Wait, you said it was something he was dealt with. He dealt
I
with
know,
it.
I told you, okay. I'm going to be honest with you, Clementine. Here, I don't have tissues. Hold on, here we go. There we go. I'm so sorry. Either way, Mr. Raider, the nightmare, I'm going to keep this short and simple. You can ask me as many questions as you want afterwards, and I apologize for all of this. The Nightmare Man is a real man, and the Nightmare Man can possibly infiltrate the garden, and I am currently having to argue with the Nightmare Man, not argue, more compromise with the Nightmare Man in your head to make sure that no one here gets hurt, and in the process I've been trying to figure out information. All I know is that we might not be safe right now.
You told me he was gone. I told you to arrest me. To lock me away.
Well, and I made a deal with him. I made a deal with the Nightmare Man where he will be gone when I tell him to be gone, and when you... Sometimes I can talk to him through you. It is when you take pain, Mr. Raider. So we're gonna avoid getting hurt from now on, correct? That's a scary thing, right?
Yeah.
When you get hurt, the Nightmare Man comes and he takes over your mind. His name is Dust, which is a corny name. No, I'm not one to judge names. I'm sorry. He is an outsider that is trying to find a doorway, and I know where it is. But I have someone that has more answers for him than anyone else is Hawthorne. No matter what, Mr. Raider, I am going to ensure your safety. I have made a hesitant arrangement with Dust where we can exchange information with each other and work in a way where he makes sure no one gets in the garden, because apparently outsiders want to get in the garden. There's only 2, but that's too many.
Does he have my memories? Does he know things?
He knows some things. He knows enough things to make me uncomfortable, but not enough to make me actually squirm yet. Either way, I keep saying that. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'm trying to ensure the safety of the garden right now, Mr. Raider. The Nightmare Man will leave you alone. But I'm going to tell you now that sometimes I might need to speak to the Nightmare Man, or the Nightmare Man might try to hurt you so that you talk to me. And I want to make sure we have a safe and efficient system where he doesn't act on a threat he told me, and you live. Because I don't want to have a death in the garden, at all.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I didn't know what to tell you. I wanted to have you believe that the Nightmare Man was actually gone. But I know at this point, keeping the lie going on for too long would only cause more damage, and I panicked. I sent him after someone. And I know that bitch is alive. Oh, I know. That she figured out a way to make it. They can have fun with each other. Whatever. I can leave for the rest of your interview, Mr. Raider. I'm sorry for disturbing it. Is there anything I can bring for both of you?
No, thank you. Thank you, Madam President. I'm good. I'm fine.
Feel free to come to my office for any questions.
Ah, yes, the office. I was just in the office. Yep, office.
Ivory.
Office.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you something I probably shouldn't tell you.
Oh, okay. Wait, I love gossip. Is it about
This is
like,
not gossip.
Scarlet or something?
If I take damage, if I feel pain,
Mm-hmm.
this outsider called Dust takes over me.
What is a dust and what is an
Just-
outsider?
Okay, the people outside the garden.
There's people outside the garden?
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess there are. Yeah, I never really thought about that too much. Yeah, okay, well.
Yeah, but they're like
Cool.
infected and mutated and stuff. Bad, evil.
Oh, are you like getting like, I don't know, mind controlled by a zombie?
Pretty much, yeah.
Ooh, oh.
So you know
That
when I was,
sounds
you know when you
fun.
told me we went into like the dark village area and stuff. That wasn't me. That was you've been talking to Dust. He pretended to be me. Or when I broke my leg, initially that wasn't me. That was Dust.
People can really possess other people.
It's happening. You shouldn't, but you could.
So if I like punch you like that, this like dust person would just be like, I'm dust. Yeah. You know?
I'm
No,
assuming
did I
this
not get
isn't
that?
this isn't planned.
This isn't player? I'm so deaf. Oh god. Could you repeat that, Max Raider? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
I think
sorry.
I played the harmonica a bit too
Max,
loud.
right? I was thinking we go on another case.
Yep, so you do know where it is. Are we gonna go there? I'm just gonna follow you. Yep, okay, sure. One step after the other. Okay, we're
Do you
going
have a
towards
gun?
the president's room. Yes, I have a gun. Here you go,
Okay,
Max
pass it to
Raider.
me.
Here's a gun.
That's a carrot.
There's your gun. No, it shoots, See? Wait. Stop moving.
Wait, no, I saw before. I know.
Pew pew!
Max, let's go to my room.
Ah, yes,
There we
your
go.
room.
Right. Through here. There it is.
Yep, your really weird, creepy room. Here
All right.
we are.
Let's go.
Oh, talking to Jericho.
Hi, Jericho. Wow, you're the joke.
Hello. Here's a
What's up?
office warming gift.
Thank you.
Not much. We were just investigating.
What are you investigating?
Yeah, Ivory, what are we investigating?
Just in general, or like, what do you mean? I honestly have no clue.
She's already forgotten. There's been signs of, weaknesses in the walls. I think it was
What
this
an
room.
interesting side.
That's crazy. It's like
That's,
you hear it?
that is quite crazy. Yes, Max Raider. What are we looking for?
right here.
Interesting.
Is this not to the vents? It looks like that. I can feel air.
No, I'll deal with this.
Is it meant to be like that? Is there like a problem?
Ivory.
Thank you for letting me know.
Not really much of a case, Max Raider.
Ivory.
I need those.
Here, I have a really good joke for you. Oh my god! Oh my god, Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, 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 no!
What
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, okay, okay. That's normal. Stop with the toy knife.
Release
No,
them.
no, 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 no,
I said
no, no, no.
release them.
Oh, come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
Oh, you. Clever.
What's going on? Love. Oh my god.
You're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Max in the yeah, I'll show you where.
No, no.
I don't think you should be
just-
moving.
No,
Okay.
Jericho, no. Jericho,
On the
Jericho.
floor.
Jericho, you need to take a break. This is an order. Jericho, please.
Max is in jail.
Well, Max.
He's listening.
Jericho, you okay? You look terrible. What's happened?
Jericho, please, Jericho, this is an order from me. I need you to take some rest, and I need you to be with the doctor right now.
No, I need to find.
You don't need to do anything right now. What you need to do is recover. I will find someone to take over your duties. It's fine.
Kill him. Kill Dust Raven.
No, it's okay.
Cillian, kill Cillian.
No, okay. Come on, Jericho, please. I need to get you back. Dr. Payne, can you please? I'm so sorry, Jericho. Mr. Raider, after you heard our conversation where I explicitly said, a Nightmare Man comes out when you hit Mr. Raider.
It just sounds a little ridiculous, don't you think? I mean, I didn't think he actually.
It's not ridiculous, because it's what I've been having to live through.
How did you
What is ridiculous about everything I've been suffering through for a while now? I've been trying to make sure Mr. Raider is fine. I can't have people going around and hitting him because they think, it doesn't sound real. No. In the garden, we're going to treat things with caution. When we say this might be a thing, we're going to treat it like it is a thing. We don't mess with it. Because you know how that happens. You know what happens when we do things like that? When we mess around with things after we explicitly say don't do it? Or that maybe something bad can happen, something bad happens. Another private conversation.
Oh.
Private. Capital P.
Sorry. Yep, leaving. Bye. Sorry.
You're fine, Ivory. Thank you for everything you've told me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm sorry, Mr. Raider.
No, I understand. I can't keep hurting people like this, whether it's me or not.
You're not. We're gonna fix you, buddy. Okay?
Okay.
It's scary right now. Jericho's gonna make it though. Hey, you wanna tell me a funny joke real quick?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Door.
Or who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
The door, not the one knocking. It's a knocking
Mr.
door.
Raider, I just wanted something to remind me that you're still there before I do this. Okay, let's lock you up real quick. Hello. Did you really hate that much? Are you that big of a petty asshole where I do a little thing thinking, haha, I'm gonna freak him out, and you decide to stab someone? Or is it just because you're personal against Jericho and unable to fucking think for a moment that I have everything you need? Surprise! Got access to the queen! Look, I work with you, I try to help.
I didn't touch anyone but the one who hurt me.
Okay, but my deal with you is to protect the garden, to help keep people away from the garden, and there you go, stabbing
And
people.
I will continue to do that. Perfectly fine.
That was my captain. That
But
was my captain. Can you understand why I'm a little mad right now?
Jericho has taken my friends. You have not, but Jericho might have.
Jericho works under me, so when I tell you no, oh my god, when I tell you no, that means no. That none of us have any information about anything at all. We're going off of whatever Jericho gets when she goes on her little scoutings. And do you know how little that is compared to like your little fucking hive mind that you all have going on, where you all talk with each other and you fester and You stabbed someone for no reason. I mean, granted, you had a reason. She did shoot you. But also, you're a scary guy. I kinda can't blame her for shooting you. Oh my god.
I've had my revenge as such. I'm done. Look, the opportunity just presented itself. What can I say? I can not take it up. I thought someone wanted a follow-up question, but it turned out Ivory just did it. I didn't touch Ivory. I didn't even hurt Ivory. I had the knife. And
I know you didn't touch Ivory. She's not bleeding right now. She's not the one that might be dying right now.
No. Jericho will be fine. She's tough. But I needed to, slow her down a bit. Just so I could
Pick me up. You're disgusting. That's a disgusting way to think of things. I understand things up there. I understand things up there are a little wacky, a little weird maybe, but we don't do that here. If you're going to be down here mingling with us and I'm going to be talking with you, you need to understand we have our own rules here, which is,
I have no
communicate
interest in mingling with you. I will have
really cool
transactional conversations with you, but I'm not going to play by your rules. Now, Jericho hurt me, so I hurt her. That's all. I didn't kill her. I didn't even touch Ivory when I could have. I didn't do anything of the sort. I just had to slow Jericho down a bit while I was investigating. Because I can't have someone with a gun trying to kill me in the meantime.
I told her not to kill anyone. I told her that I would wait until
Look,
after.
Maybe in your fancy little world they do listen to you, but I do not live in that world where loyalty
shockingly,
buys you.
people don't listen to me much.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying right now, to build a little bit of something. So that people do listen to me. That right now you and I can work on something. Because what am I gonna do? Hurt you?
And like I said, I'm happy. I'm very happy with this deal. You would give me a name. I'm going to research the name. I'm leaving you alone. I'm leaving Max Raider alone. After this conversation, unless you specifically want to talk to me, we can be done.
I mostly just want to have you be a little frustrated right now about the fact that you're in a cell right now because I'm pissed at you. I know there's a more mature way to handle this. I know there's a much more mature way to communicate and handle things, but you know what? I'll admit something to you, Dust. I was supposed to be on the outside. I wasn't supposed to be in here. The only reason I'm down here is because I married someone. And here we are. I'm down here now. I'm just as much of a nobody as you. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do things here. Everyone has their own little rules. Mr. Carly had his own little rules of what we do. People break the rules, shoot them. Easy as that. But
I used to be a someone. I know I used to be. You know how infuriating that is? Not remembering anything about yourself? Not remembering about what your life was, but you know you were someone. Someone relevant, someone important, maybe. The people who were in your life. The people who you loved, cherished. Imagine that just going in moments, in seconds, because you were betrayed. That's what happened to me. And now I have to live this life suffering constantly over and over again because some people out there were selfish and they decided the rules of life were theirs. And now I suffer and suffer with no end in sight. And then I heard about this one little exit out of this suffering so I can finally lay to rest. Maybe even I'll die, but perhaps that'll be for the best. Do you know what that's like? Because in your little garden here, you have little fancy things like notice boards and farms and... Oh, what about that big bouncy castle that seemed to just pop up? You see... You live fluffy little lives.
I don't have my daughter.
What?
I don't have my daughter, Dust. And for 5 years, I had to work under this absolutely miserable man who did nothing but berate me and oogle me because I was some poor wife who lost I lost too, Dust. I wasn't supposed to be down here. I had a family. I had so much for me that could have happened. And do you want to know why it's all gone? Because of the same person I decided to lay in that bed with. Dust. So before you go on and talk about how horrible everything is, and I cannot emphasize enough how sorry I am that that happened to you. I know grief is a horrible thing. I know it stabs you to this day. I need you to understand that you can't just cling to it like this. It's going to consume you. Okay? I understand. I had a daughter. She was beautiful, and she was so small in my arms, and now she is nothing. I understand. That is why, when you take from me, I have so little. I have only this garden right now. It is the only thing I have to look forward to another day. So when you take from my garden, when you hurt my garden, you're just doing the same thing that you hate that happened to you. Okay? That is why I want this arrangement. Because I don't want us both suffering. I feel agony knowing out there outsiders are suffering because they did not get the benefit of what I had, what a marriage, simply being tied to someone by a stupid gold band that made it so that we can live down here in what people think is a paradise, but everyone down here just hates each other. I want to make it easier. I just want to have a day where maybe for one single moment I can forget about the grief, and maybe you can forget about the grief, okay?
That's all I want, really.
Good. Then I'm glad we're at a mutual standing right now.
I know my name's kind of ridiculous, but it's the only thing... The first thing I remember, the actual clearest thing in my mind, it's the last image I saw before the infection really took over. It was my daughter turning to dust.
They didn't let me go back to her either.
How do we go on?
You don't. You just learn to live with it.
I can't live with this. The pain is too much. I've done so many things now. There's no stopping this.
There's always stopping it. Whenever you hit yourself with this idea of, I can't, I won't, I can't, you're just telling yourself it's an actual, legitimate, 100% guarantee. I can't believe I'm having to give you this conversation right now after you almost did take from me. But if you have this mentality of, I can't, then you're just going to make this big mental wall where you can make absolutely zero progress on anything except stewing in your misery. And you don't want that, do you? Because you want to be able to learn how to live again. You want to be able to remember them without actually feeling that pain. And the pain will always be there. It just gets easier to live with. You learn how to work around it. I had a family. And every day in this garden, I listen to people come to me with more and more complaints about how they're very sad, about how their life in here is so boring. I would take a boring life over this anytime, but that's okay.
We don't
Learn
understand.
to live with it.
There's just one more thing that's stopping this.
I told you, no, I told you, not now.
Yes,
You need to be resting. Jericho, I told you, you need to rest and recover.
Had peace dust. You know.
Jericho.
I don't want you to ever touch Max ever again.
Why don't you come in this cell and prove it? Teach me.
No.
Get out that gun of yours.
My brother. I'm not gonna touch a single hair on his head. He'll stand there, and he'll understand, and I'll find you, and I'll make sure that what happened to me never happens to a single person ever again. I'll get whatever remote you have that's controlling my brother, and I'll shatter it into 1,000,000 pieces, and then I'll shatter you into 1,000,000 pieces.
Please, we don't need to do this right now. Please, Jericho, you need to be resting and recovering, and working on it right now.
I know who your friends are. I know who you're attached to.
So did you take them?
Huh?
Did you take them?
Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Because you'll be dead soon, and you'll never find out. So, one last warning. Never touch my brother again. Or I'll find you even faster. Enjoy your days of life while you still have them, you piece of shit.
Okay.
You tried your best to kill me when you had the chance. You tried your best to threaten me, coerce me, buy me out. And I hope you understand now that it's never going to happen. You will always be my enemy. And as long as you live, you'll be looking over your shoulder waiting for the day that this lady comes behind you and shoots you in the ass. Okay?
Very well.
Now sit down, shut up, write your last words, your will, your memoirs, because you're not gonna live after next month.
That clears things up to me.
Well, we don't. We don't. The only people I know right now are Killian and Raven, who are the other ones that are missing right now, and I'll let you know what we can find.
There's no one I care to share the name of, I'm afraid. But those two.
I thought What?
I'm not gonna share the names of the people.
I can help you find them. We can work on this, right? We can both make progress. As our entire conversation, we can make progress and improve.
While you trust people like Jericho, I don't know if
because I have to.
Work.
You just stabbed her. She's going to have some hatred. You know how you got shot and you had to stab her? Well, you just stabbed her. Now she wants to shoot you again.
People like that will never stop. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
I'll do my... That's something I can deal with. Again, just give me the names and I can help you. I can give you a detail.
Look, our original deal, if you still want it, is up. I will stop anyone from pursuing the garden, and I will pursue that name that you gave me. I'll even report back on what I find if you ever communicate with me again. But for now, we're done. Good luck.
Alright. It was nice talking to you while I knew you. Eat long. Knock knock. You're fine. Just, hey, do you want the... You're not gonna hurt me. I'm gonna open the door because look, trust us.
Leave me in here.
Okay. Then I'll leave it shut. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a productive conversation.
That's great. I'm so glad.
I think he left at the end there before he could even hear what I said. Yeah, no matter what. I'm so sorry.
You did nothing. You did nothing to me. Hey, no. That's not your fault. You're doing your best.
No, I'm fine. I'm the president of the garden. I'm good at taking care of things. We're gonna give you some stuff. and I don't know, entertainment. Well, we have this all figured out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
I'm so sorry. We can do it. We'll make it. Because what else can we do but move on and get better? And it was so small. It was so small. I'll bring people in here to talk. Okay, you're okay. I know what happened, and you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll have something cool and fun to do this week. I don't know. Thank you for everything.
Yeah. Please look after yourself.
I'll be fine. We're gonna have some people and whatever. Hey, I mean, you got a roommate with the Australian. That might be fun.
He's been sleeping upside down the entire time.
That's terrifying. I'm so sorry. That's a nightmare. I'm gonna go. Okay. Is there anything that you want right now, like a book or like?
Yeah, just pass me a couple books down. That'll be fine. Thank you.
Yeah, this one you can write in. I'll get you some actual reading material. You know, I don't think we have much reading material, but we'll find some.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Raider. I hope you rest well tonight, at least.
Thanks. There's a bed here.
The bed's a little. The bed's pretty shit. I can get you a new bed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Good night.
Night.
Okay.